Hello, boys and girls. Happy New Year. Welcome back. It's 2021, and we are here, math time with Mrs. Itis. Today, we're going to jump in by doing a fun hot cocoa with marshmallows adding project. This way, we can review the things that we've learned by adding two groups together and joining them. So what you'll need today, friends, is your hot cocoa cup and this strip of white paper. We're going to use this to make little marshmallows to add in our hot cocoa. So let's begin. Today you're going to need to cut out your hot cocoa cup first. So let's see if you can remember how to use your scissors very carefully. Remember, the small hole is for your thumb and the bigger hole is for your fingers. And we do a thumbs up cut. Open, shut them, open, shut them. So use your other hand to hold your paper, and let's go ahead and cut our hot cocoa cup all the way around on the outside line. Just like so. Nice big curves today, so it's not too tricky of a cut. All the way up and around. Now, when you get to this point, you're going to go up and around again. We're not going to cut any inside lines just yet. So let's keep going. Curve around and around, and all the way back down. There we go. There's your hot cocoa cup. Now, if you would like to cut this little rectangular shape from the handle, this is how you do it. There's a special little trick. So you need to fold your cocoa cup just a little bit like this. You're going to take your scissor and make a snip. Then when you open your paper, you can see there's a cut. Now, with your scissors, you can go inside that little cut, snip to the line, and then cut inside, just following that little rectangular line up and around. And rotate your paper as you go. Remember, if the video goes too quickly for you, you can always pause, catch up, and then push play again. Ta-da! Now it really looks like a hot cocoa mug. Now inside of our hot cocoa mug, we're going to need some hot cocoa. So you're going to need a brown crayon, and inside we'll make a little wavy line in the middle of this oval shape, and then we'll color it in brown like hot cocoa. Let's see if you can do a wow color and stay inside the lines. So you can do that by coloring nice and close to this drawn line here, and then that wiggle line that you did, color up and around that wiggle line that you made. Looks like creamy hot cocoa. And then you can go ahead and color in the middle. This way you stay inside of the lines. There we go. Ooh, this is looking more and more like hot cocoa. Great job, friends. Do your best wow coloring. Great job. Okay, once we have our hot cocoa in our mug, we need to make some little marshmallows. So you have this strip of white construction paper. What you're going to do is cut out little square or rectangular shapes that we're going to decorate like marshmallows. So the best way to do that is by cutting a little strip of paper. Your marshmallows can be as little or as big as you like. Then once you have that strip of paper, you can cut tiny little squares. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little squares. You can save this construction paper for later for another project if you'd like. So once you have 10 little squares or rectangles, we can begin to think of some addition sentences. Now, do you remember? Addition sentences are when we join one group of something with another group of something, we bring it together. So here on my hot cocoa mug, I'm going to make a line for my first group, and I'm going to have my addition, the plus sign, and then another line for the next group, an equal sign, and then a line for my answer. Okay? So we're going to be joining marshmallows floating in hot cocoa. How about that? So let's pretend and let's do some together before we pick our favorite. So if I put 3 marshmallows in my cocoa cup, and then I put 2 more marshmallows in my cocoa cup, how many marshmallows do I have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 marshmallows all together. Great job. Let's try another one, friends. Okay, another joining story. I put 2 marshmallows in my cocoa cup, and then I added 2 more marshmallows in my cocoa cup. How many marshmallows do I have all together? 2 plus 2 equals 4 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Let's make another story together. Okay. This time I'm going to have 1 marshmallow in my cocoa cup, and then I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marshmallows in my cocoa cup. 1 plus 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all together. So now, friends, it's your turn to make your own cocoa marshmallow story. You can choose any amount of marshmallows as you wish. If you choose 3 marshmallows and 3 more, 3 plus 3 equals 6. You can do that story. You can do a story with 2 and 3 more, or you can do a story with 4 marshmallows and 3 more. What would this story look like? 4 plus 3 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 marshmallows all together. So I'm going to pick my favorite story. It might be different than your favorite story, but that's okay. This way we can all share something different on Flipgrid. So you can use a marker or your pencil to make your addition sentence. You can even use your Flair pen if you'd like. I'm using this marker because it's a little bit thicker and it will be easier for you to see. I think I like this story about putting 4 marshmallows in my cocoa and then adding 3 more. So here's my group of 4. I'm going to put the number 4 here. If you have a different number, that's okay. You put that number here. Then in my second group, I added 3 more marshmallows. So all together, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marshmallows in all. Now is the fun part. Now we're going to glue our marshmallows into our cocoa cup and add a little detail so it really looks like a marshmallow. So get your glue stick, roll it up just a tiny itty bitty bit, and now let's go ahead and put some glue on the back of our marshmallows and place them floating in the hot cocoa. Very good. So remember, you want to make sure that your joining story shows 2 groups. So I have a group of 4 here, and that's why I have a space. And then I have my other group. I have another group of 3. So I want to show that. So I need to make sure I have a space in between my 2 groups. You make sure you have a space too, okay, friends? And just glue those little marshmallows down into your hot cocoa. Great job. Roll that glue stick down. Make sure you keep it nice and clean so it's easy to open later. Snap that cap. And now with my flare pen, I'm going to add a little oval at the top so it looks more like a marshmallow. Isn't that fun? Little marshmallows floating in hot cocoa. You can even turn it as you need. I love adding details to my art projects to make it more realistic, don't you? There we go. And don't forget, every good mathematician and artist writes their names at the bottom of their project. So really neatly, go ahead and write your name at the bottom of your hot cocoa cup. I sure hope you had fun making Hot Cocoa Marshmallow Edition project with me today. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.